Are we seriously about to watch the Boston Celtics commit one of the most baffling front office blunders in recent NBA history? Bill Simmons just floated a trade proposal that has me questioning whether anyone truly understands the absolute goldmine the Celtics have in Payton Pritchard, and the suggestion that Boston should even consider trading their sixth man of the year winner for an unproven rookie has me fired up beyond belief. This isn't just another casual trade rumor we can laugh off. This is a legitimately dangerous idea that could haunt the Celtics for years if anyone in their front office takes it seriously. The audacity of suggesting that Boston should trade away a proven champion, a sixth man of the year winner, and arguably one of the best contract values in the entire NBA for Reed Sheppard, a player who hasn't even established himself at the professional level yet, is the kind of thinking that destroys championship teams. We're talking about Payton Pritchard, a guy who was instrumental in Boston's 2024 championship run, who has consistently delivered in clutch moments, and who's locked up on one of the most team-friendly contracts in basketball. The idea that this should even be a conversation is absolutely mind-boggling. Houston's situation with Fred VanVleet's ACL injury has created the kind of desperation that leads teams to make aggressive moves, and apparently it's also leading media personalities to suggest that other teams should bail them out by making franchise-altering mistakes. The Rockets are suddenly facing a massive hole in their backcourt rotation, and their playoff aspirations could be in serious jeopardy without adequate replacement production. But here's where the logic completely falls apart. Why should the Boston Celtics sacrifice one of their most valuable assets to help solve Houston's problem? Pritchard represents everything you want in a role player: consistency, championship experience, clutch performance, and incredible value relative to his contract. The suggestion that Boston should trade him away because Houston needs help is backwards thinking that prioritizes other teams' needs over their own championship sustainability. The timing of this proposal is particularly frustrating because it comes during what Simmons calls Boston's gap year without Jason Tatum. This should be the exact moment when the Celtics are maximizing the value of players like Pritchard, not shipping them off for uncertain assets. During seasons when your superstar is unavailable, proven contributors become even more valuable, not less valuable. The Rockets' desperation doesn't create obligation for other teams to help them out, especially when those other teams would be weakening their own championship prospects in the process. Houston's injury situation is unfortunate, but it shouldn't become Boston's problem to solve at their own expense. Let's get something straight about Payton Pritchard's actual worth to this Celtics organization. This isn't just another bench player who had a decent season. This is a sixth man of the year winner who played crucial minutes during Boston's championship run. His ability to step up in playoff moments, hit clutch shots, and provide consistent production off the bench made him an indispensable part of their title-winning formula. Pritchard's statistical production tells only part of the story. His shooting efficiency, basketball IQ, and clutch gene have been evident in the biggest moments throughout his Celtics tenure. During the 2024 playoffs, he provided exactly the kind of reliable scoring and playmaking that championship teams need from their role players. These contributions can't be replicated by throwing an unproven rookie into similar situations and hoping for the best. The championship experience factor cannot be overstated when evaluating Pritchard's value. He has proven he can perform under the brightest lights in the most pressure-packed situations against elite competition. That experience is invaluable and irreplaceable. Reed Sheppard, regardless of his potential, has never faced anything remotely comparable to NBA playoff basketball, let alone championship-level pressure. From a chemistry standpoint, Pritchard has developed crucial relationships with Boston's core players and coaching staff. His understanding of their system, his role within their rotation, and his ability to complement their superstars has been refined through actual game experience and championship success. Trading away that established chemistry for unknown potential would be organizational malpractice. Here's where this trade proposal becomes truly infuriating. Payton Pritchard is signed for $23.3 million over the next 3 seasons. In today's NBA landscape, Where role players routinely command $15 to $20 million annually, Pritchard's contract represents one of the best values in basketball. The Celtics are getting sixth man of the year production at a fraction of market cost, creating enormous salary cap flexibility that enhances their championship window. Compare Pritchard's contract to what similar players are earning around the league, and the value becomes even more apparent. Proven sixth men and backup guards with championship experience typically command significantly more money in free agency. Boston has locked up elite bench production at bargain basement prices, and they want to trade that away for a rookie making $10.6 million who hasn't proven anything yet. The salary cap implications of this potential trade make it even more nonsensical. Trading Pritchard's incredible value contract for Sheppard's higher rookie deal actually makes Boston's financial situation worse while downgrading their on-court production. This is exactly backwards from how championship organizations should operate during their competitive windows. The 3-year commitment also provides Boston with incredible stability and planning flexibility. They know exactly what they're getting from Pritchard both financially and productively, allowing them to make other roster decisions with confidence. Trading that certainty for the unknown development trajectory of a rookie would introduce unnecessary risk into their championship timeline. Reed Sheppard may eventually become a solid NBA player, but he's currently nothing more than potential and projection. As the third overall pick in the draft, he obviously has talent and upside, but translating college success to NBA production is never guaranteed, especially for players who haven't yet proven they can handle the speed, physicality, and complexity of professional basketball. The risk-reward calculation here is completely lopsided in favor of keeping Pritchard. Boston would be trading proven championship-level production for the hope that Sheppard develops into something similar. Even if Sheppard reaches his ceiling, there's no guarantee he becomes better than what Pritchard already provides. The development timeline is another crucial factor that Simmons seems to be ignoring. Pritchard is in his prime right now, contributing to championship-level basketball immediately. Sheppard would need time to adjust to NBA pace, learn professional systems, and develop the consistency required for playoff basketball. The Celtics championship window doesn't have time to wait for rookie development when they already have proven production available. The positional fit questions also remain unanswered. While Sheppard has potential, his ability to replicate Pritchard's specific role within Boston's system is purely speculative. The Celtics have spent years developing the perfect role for Pritchard within their rotation, and there's no guarantee that Sheppard could seamlessly step into that same function. Simmons' suggestion that Boston's gap year without Tatum makes this trade appealing reveals a fundamental misunderstanding of how championship organizations should operate. During seasons when superstars are unavailable, proven role players become more important, not less important. Pritchard's ability to shoulder additional offensive responsibility and provide leadership becomes crucial when primary options are missing. The idea that Boston should use this season to experiment with unproven assets while their championship core remains intact is backwards thinking. This should be the year they're maximizing every advantage they have, not taking unnecessary risks with their proven contributors. Pritchard's championship experience and reliable production become even more valuable when the team needs additional leadership and consistency. The gap year concept also assumes that Boston isn't competing for anything meaningful this season, which is absurd. Even without Tatum, this is still a playoff team with championship aspirations. Trading away proven production for developmental projects sends the wrong message to the remaining core players and compromises their competitive chances. Brad Stevens has built his reputation on making smart, calculated decisions that prioritize long-term success over short-term experimentation. The suggestion that he would trade away one of the NBA's best contract values for an unproven rookie during his team's championship window flies in the face of everything Stevens has demonstrated throughout his tenure. Stevens understands the rarity of finding players like Pritchard, contributors who excel in their roles, perform under pressure, and do so at tremendous value relative to their contracts. These players are the foundation of sustained championship success, and organizations that trade them away typically regret those decisions for years. The front office track record also matters here. Stevens has consistently demonstrated excellent judgment in roster construction and player evaluation. His decisions have resulted in championship success and sustainable competitiveness. Simmons, despite his media influence, doesn't have the same track record of organizational success or player evaluation expertise. Championship organizations protect their proven assets, especially when those assets provide exceptional value and have demonstrated success in crucial moments. The Celtics didn't win their 2024 championship by accident. They assembled the right combination of superstars, role players, and organizational culture. Pritchard was a crucial component of that formula. Successful franchises understand that championship teams are built through accumulation of advantages, not through gambling with proven contributors. Trading Pritchard for Sheppard would represent giving up a known advantage for uncertain potential, which is exactly the kind of thinking that prevents teams from repeating as champions. The historical precedent also supports keeping Pritchard. Teams that trade away key role players during championship windows typically struggle to maintain their competitive level. The chemistry, experience, and production that players like Pritchard provide cannot be easily replaced, regardless of the potential of incoming players. The suggestion that Boston should trade Payton Pritchard to Houston for Reed Sheppard represents everything wrong with modern NBA analysis, prioritizing potential over production, uncertainty over reliability, and speculation over proven success. Pritchard has earned his place on this championship roster through consistent excellence, clutch performance, and incredible contract value. The Celtics would be making a massive mistake if they even seriously considered this trade. Pritchard represents the kind of player that championship teams desperately need and rarely find. A proven contributor who excels in his role while providing tremendous financial flexibility. Trading away that combination for an unproven rookie would be organizational malpractice of the highest order. Boston's championship window remains wide open, and maximizing that opportunity requires keeping proven winners like Pritchard, not gambling on developmental projects. The Rockets' desperation shouldn't become the Celtics' problem, especially when solving it would weaken their own championship prospects. This trade proposal perfectly illustrates why front office executives shouldn't listen to media suggestions when it comes to roster construction. Pritchard has proven his worth through championship success and consistent excellence, and the Celtics would be absolutely insane to trade that away for anything less than a guaranteed upgrade. Do you think the Celtics would be crazy to even consider trading Pritchard, or do you see some merit in Bill Simmons' proposal? I'm genuinely curious to hear if anyone can make a compelling case for why Boston should give up a proven champion for rookie potential, because from where I'm sitting, this looks like one of the worst trade ideas I've heard in years. Let me know in the comments if you think I'm overreacting or if you agree that Pritchard should be absolutely untouchable.